Welcome to another very special edition of Inspire Pro TV. This week, more new Ecstasy of Gold highlights, plus the battle between Shag Nasty and the team of Mance and Nate Webb. The opportunity to reach the top echelon in Inspire Pro was at stake when competitors of all shapes and sizes squared off in an over-the-top rope battle at the gates of ecstasy, with the winner earning a future championship match of their choosing. As the early chaos dissipated, we seemed to have narrowed down the field to the Cool's Cam Cole and rival T-Ray Watford, two men with bad blood that had been building for months thanks to Dan the Man turning on his former associates in Watford and Ashton Jacobs. With Rachel Rose causing chaos of her own by passing the ring bell to Cole to utilize as a weapon, Ashton Jacobs tried coming to his partner's aid, but it appears after getting too blinded by rage, Jacobs would inadvertently strike T-Ray, ultimately leading to his elimination. However, ultimately it wasn't enough, and the Cool stood tall with their sights firmly set on making 2020 their year in Inspire Pro.
When Cam Cole spit in my face and I saw him have that bell trying to hit my partner, T-Ray, all I saw was red. It was just red, red, and red. And then when I noticed the refs were still holding on to me, I just wanted them off of me, and I punched T-Ray, my comrade in wrestling, my partner. I would always think, what would my dad think? My dad would be so disappointed that I actually hit one of my comrades. He always told me when he was in the Marine Corps, he served Marine Corps for 27 years, and when he led to Iraq, he not lost one Marine in Iraq because he was a great leader. And what I did was not what leaders do. He trained me in that ring to make sure I was a team player. I was the leader, or at least a guy that could follow. But tonight, that didn't happen. I let my emotions get the best of me. I feel like I let down my own company that I run. I feel like I let down everyone I help in the veteran organizations, the nonprofits, the charities I do. And I just sit there and I'm just waiting to hear what my dad's gonna say when he sees what I did.
On Thursday, April 2nd at 3 p.m., Inspire Pro, Heavy Metal Wrestling, Sabotage Wrestling, New Texas Pro Wrestling, and Lucha Brutal come together to present Texas Forever, one of the many exciting events as a part of Game Changer Wrestling's collective weekend in Tampa, Florida. Tickets are available at texasforever.eventbrite.com, and ticket packages for the entire collective weekend can be purchased at collective2020.eventbrite.com. See for yourself why Texas is the place to be for the best and brightest in pro wrestling. With a new mindset and a new fire lit under him, Steve Areno ran the gauntlet against 3 young and up-and-coming members of Team Super Academia in an attempt to showcase his superiority. Put up a strong fight, but was ultimately bested by the hoping for better luck. But even though he fought valiantly, Steve showed him no mercy. Finally, there was Joe DeMero, aiming for retribution following an attack from Steve at our last event. And while Joe came close to gaining just that, the new attitude of Steve Areno instructed him to use his signature chainmail as a weapon, ultimately giving him the edge. Steve Areno is clearly taking no prisoners and is prepared to make anyone in Inspire Pro suffer until he gets what he wants. It is now time for our feature matchup of the week, and it was a violent one. Andy Dalton and Moonshine Mantell of Shag Nasty go head-to-head with the duo of Mance Warner and Spider Nate Webb. Check it out right now.
Andy Dalton trying to ruin things, and he got a poke in the eye for his efforts.
And we're getting underway here. Dalton trying. I'm just mad Dalton cut off that song.
So you got Mance Warner and Dirty Andy Dalton on the outside. And you mentioned Mance Warner had an absolute bloodbath of a battle last night with Ricky Shane Page. Now here he is tossing chairs at Dirty Andy Dalton over to our left.
Things gonna get violent in a hurry. Mance Warner just whipping chairs.
Meanwhile,
into Andy Dalton. Moonshine Mantell, with a hold of Nate Webb. You know, but Dalton is someone, and Mantell as well, but Dalton so versed in this environment of hardcore deathmatch wrestling.
He sure is. I mean, he is not afraid of this. But, you know, to be in there with the likes of Mance Warner and Spider Nate Webb, he's definitely going to be equaled at least in the challenge.
And I mean, this has got to be what we expected, Stu, here with this brawl out onto the floor.
Oh, we knew he wasn't going to last very long in the ring. I actually would have been a little disappointed if it had stayed in the ring.
Oh, Dalton.
Dalton with a headbutt there.
Dalton.
Meanwhile, you got Moonshine Mantell with the chair over the back of Spider Nate Webb.
Dalton, whether not the nicest individual to say the least, but has also got a bit of a cult following with him as well. Oh my God!
Yeah, well, in both of them, both Moonshine Mantell and Dirty Andy Dalton, stalwarts here in Inspire Pro.
And a lot of this reinvigorated Andy Dalton is thanks to that man Moonshine Mantell. He literally beat the sense in his head into Andy Dalton.
I would say beat the sense out of his head.
That's a good point. And now laying it in to Nate Webb here. Gonna come charging. Ooh, and a big boot just taking down Nate Webb.
Meanwhile, Mance Warner
just
he just tossed that chair smack into Moonshine Mantell's face.
Mance is willing to take anything that's not nailed down in this building and just launch it right at the heads of Dalton and Mantell.
I would caution the fans to clear out.
You got to think Mance looking for a little bit of revenge. Oh, down Nate Webb choking him with a belt. You got to think Mance wanting a little bit of revenge. Steve Areno was his original tag partner back in July.
Right.
And it was, Steve Areno got driven with a pile driver on the concrete floor, and for the majority of the match was taken out of it. Mance Warner's going to look to, re-avenge that, so to speak.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, this is.
Oh my God!
Good God, Spider Nate Webb just sent into those rows of chairs. Meanwhile, we'll see Mance Warner going after Dalton.
Ooh, and we've seen the effects.
Took a moment to give a chop to Mantell.
We've seen the nasty effects already in this night of that concrete floor as well. No mats on the floor here in Inspire Pro Wrestling.
Oh, now that'll piss off Mance Warner. You don't waste light beer like that.
Absolutely not. Moonshine. You got to think a favorite in this match as well because he's such a powerhouse. He's his strength and his ability to just.
His thickness is he's bulked up, but there's something to be said for crazy, and it'd be hard pressed to find two crazier.
Oh wait, talking about crazy! Dalton with the 187, and Dalton, you see that Terry Bam Bam Gordy shirt.
Paying tribute to the Freebird, the Hall of Famer, the late Hall of Famer.
But that's the kind of man Dalton is. He's rough and tumble. He'll get down on the ground and he'll fight you.
Yeah, he is frequently expressed his love and admiration for the fabulous Freebirds.
Dalton and Moonshine seem to be in control here. Shag Nasty on top of things. And they also got to be thinking, Ryan Davidson's got an Inspire Pro title match later tonight.
Mantell.
Could this be Shag Nasty's night?
Mantell tossing chairs into the ring.
And every chair that we get tossed, a little bit of the deposit goes away.
I was going to say, I'm not sure we can afford more.
Oh, he's got a wrench.
Now we got the wrench. Mance Warner's got the wrench.
What is he doing? What the hell? Is he trying to pull out his...
That is... Had it right in, it looked like right in the eye, I think.
Nate Webb now on the floor. Ooh.
Shot to the midsection there by Dalton on the Webb. Clubbing forearm.
And another wooden board there.
How many doors does it take to run a wrestling show?
Well, trying to get their foot in the door.
or put the door into their foot.
There we go.
Thank you.
There was a pun there. I couldn't reach it. And now Dalton.
That's why we work together so well.
Mance Warner.
Oh, he's setting up that door. This can't be nice.
I think this is the first time that the action's really been in the ring this whole matchup.
I think so. You may be right. And now Mance Warner.
Oh, Moonshine.
Oh, Moonshine with those lefts.
Definitely a scrappy individual.
Meanwhile, Dalton.
Mance, though.
And now Mancer with those right jabs to the jaw of Mantell. A little flip, flop, and fly.
Oh, no, wait.
Finger to the eye. I don't think Dusty ever did the finger to the eye after the flip, flop, and fly, but hey, it worked.
Oh, Mance now off the back of Mantell into a DDT into the cover.
I think that's our first pin attempt. Of course, that's because it's in the ring now. We got 3 of the 4 men in the ring.
This thing just getting wild. But now Mance eyeing up Moonshine. Clothesline takes Moonshine out onto the floor. And now what? Oh, another big right there to Andy Dalton.
And now Mancer on Dalton. More flip, flop, and fly. What's he got here?
Oh, a little Dalton's playbook. Oh, reversal. He's got Mance hooked. Brain buster right on the top of the head.
For the cover.
But Nate Webb right in to break it up.
And now Nate Webb back in the ring, right on Dalton.
Can he get his things back rolling for his team? Nicely done with that kick.
Oh, beautiful roundhouse there by Spider Nate Webb.
Mance now. Oh, there's a PS punch. Straight out of Michael P.S. Hayes' playbook. now Mance Warner, headbutt.
It rocked both men there. Oh, and now.
And it's down. There's the running knee. And now Nate Webb, what does he think?
Uh-oh.
He tried this last event with a ladder. Could he be thinking?
Stop. Oh, my
Moonsault
God.
Right
Oh.
onto the chest of Dalton. Oh, but Moonshine right in to break it up.
Oh, that hurt my ribs.
Moonshine Mantell saving things for Shag Nasty. Oh, but he's got may regret that right now. Oh, God. Oh, but Moonshine's not backing down.
All right, well, he asked for it. Double the pleasure there.
Gonna come charging. Oh, Moonshine.
Moonshine with a boot to Mance.
Right out. He's got Dalton. What is he? What the hell? With a hold of. Oh my God! He used Dalton as a weapon!